So welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well. Today I am going to be doing a what's new in the drugstore review and first impressions of a variety of things that are currently on offer in store, in booth and online, and also a couple of Kiko products are thrown in there too. Prior to filming I did my usual foundation, which was the Rimmel Match Perfection. The one I have here is the shade Light Porcelain. Now normally I use Fair Porcelain 005, but that's a little too late for me at the minute because I am starting to develop a bit of a tan. I just think this is a fantastic coverage because it is invisible, it matches your skin tone, and it also has SPF in there. I was beginning to wonder what that was. SPF of 20, which is mega important for when we're going out in the sun, not like we've had much sun today. But anyway, this was a really nice one. £9.99 in Boots and in Superdrug. You can also get it from most major supermarkets too for £9.99, and they have a variety of different shades, so I would highly recommend this as a drugstore foundation if you are looking to start out. Okay guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with a little bit of blusher. Now this is a one that I actually got in my advent calendar, but they do have this colour permanently in Boots. This is a 17 cream blush. I'm not sure what shade this is called, but I'll be sure to graphically run this across the screen. And this is a cream blush. I got this on day 10 on my advent calendar, and then I've used it once, as you can see with the finger mark, and I've only used it once and I've not used it since because I tend to save cream blushes more for like spring and summer, and since we are in the middle of May, I thought this might be a good time to do that. Oh, and that is quite rich, and that is more like a hot pink as opposed to a mauve or a traditional blush coloured pink. So if you are planning on using this particular shade, I would use a very small amount because it's quite pigmented and it doesn't look like it oxidises. But what I would say is, if you're wanting to use it, use a tiny little amount and then maybe go back in with your foundation to soften the colour, because as I'm doing this in my viewfinder, it is quite a rich pink. So what I might do next time I go in Boots is have a look and see what other colours they do, and that might be more suitable for cooler or fairer skin tones. In terms of highlight, I also picked up this Glow Bright highlighter wand in the colour Bronze, which I got on day 22 in the advent calendar also. I did have a Ted Baker one, but I've used that up, so I don't have that now. But this would do as a great alternative to this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a little demonstration on my hand of what the colour looks like. And I'm going to be gentle as I squeeze this out because I'm not sure if this is going to explode. Oh, okay. I expected this to be almost like an orange toned highlighter, but it looks like a nice warm champagne colour. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub that in so you can see what it looks like on my hand, and it goes down to a subtle but healthy looking highlight. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a dab of this, and this is a sponge dab highlighter, so you can stamp on as much as you want, and then I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush just to blend that in. It's not too flashy given the brand and also the demographic of the audience of this brand, because they might not want to go straight in with a all-in highlighter. At first when I used this, I thought this was going to be more like when I said bronze, I thought it was going to be like a copper or orange coloured highlighter, but I feel like I've given myself a bit of a surprise. It may have been a little harsh, and I definitely look forward to using this when I've got a tan, because I am starting to develop one at the minute. I know I'm wearing long sleeves, but in my coming videos I will have developed hopefully enough of a tan to be able to venture into my summer foundations. Right, now that my face is done, it's now time to move on to eyes. I actually picked this up in Boots. This is the Maybelline Shadow Drip eye tint in the shade. I have the shade Quartz Strip number 30. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you guys in. And what I'm going to do is show you what this looks like here. So this is a slanted doe foot applicator with a nice consistency too. So as you can see here, it blends into a nice golden colour just before it dries down, and it's got some slight pinky reflex to it. So what I'm going to do is, what I've got left on my finger, I'm going to do on one eye, and then with things like this you can always top up because it's easier to put on than it is to take off. And I'm going to use my finger to spread that onto my eyelid and then blend it out before it dries. I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. This will be a really nice one. This would be a nice eyeshadow to take away with you on holiday because it is a one that will take you from day to night, because gold is a very versatile colour. They also had, I think it was amethyst strip, and I think there was a silver one as well, but I wasn't particularly keen on those. So I'd say this is an absolute favourite of mine. So far it doesn't irritate my eyes or sting them like it does with the Stila eyeshadows, where I tried one of their liquid eyeshadows and it was like quite a sensitive feeling on my eyes. So as you can see here, this looks really, really nice, and I think I might top this off with a little bit of mascara. Which mascara shall we be doing today? I think I might go for my, have I got one in here? Okay, I managed to find one, and I found another restock of my absolute favourite mascara, and this is the Rimmel Extra Super Lash. Sensitive eye friendly, so if like me you've got sensitive eyes, this is a really nice one for £8. Like under £8, actually £4.99 this cost in Boots. So if you're looking for something where even under £5, so this would be a brilliant one. Right guys, the last thing I'm going to be doing is lips, and I have a selection of Kiko products here. First thing I'm going to be going in with is one of their creamy colour comfort lip liners. This is in the shade 308. It looks more like a pink, but I'm hoping it looks more like a pink, so because I want to go for something spring-like as we are heading towards summer. Oh, that went on really creamy as well. That looks more like a pinky red. I think I might go for a red lipstick today, because why not? Who said red is just for Christmas? Right then, for the actual lipstick, it's the one I haven't even taken out of its box yet. I'm going in with the Smart Fusion lipstick in the shade 459. If I can get it out of the box. And as you can see here, from the sticker, it looks like a red lippy. And indeed it looks like a red lippy, because this looks more like a deep red or 50s red. And this is something very resembling that I might have worn if I had done my 40s makeup tutorial. The one that I used was 411, but this is a very, very similar one too, if you wanted to stay within that colour family, but if you wanted something a bit more of a dark red. Oh, and that feels really creamy too. And you can also go in with a lip gloss, but I want to leave that for today because I have a lip gloss review coming up. So there you have it guys. Here is a full face of drugstore first impressions. I don't think I've done this for a long time on my channel, so if you guys would like to see more of this, I have a lot more coming up over the summer and the seasons ahead. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash the thumbs up button, hit the notification bell to be the first to any new content, and I'll see you all very soon for another video. Thanks for watching.